good afternoon, good evening. This is Daily Digest on Esteem Radio Vision. This morning I am Chidima Abel, and with me is
Oluwatoyosi Solanke.
Alright, on Daily Digest we bring to you all the different headlines across the different newspapers in Nigeria. This morning we'll be starting with The Punch. From The Punch we have 21,000 unregistered refugees in Nigeria. 21,000 unregistered refugees in Nigeria. This is coming from UNHCR. At least 21,807 foreign refugees and asylum seekers fleeing violence in neighboring countries remain unregistered in Nigeria, denying them access to food assistance, healthcare, and other essential services. The United Nations has reviewed this. The figures contained in the November 2025 UNHCR dashboard obtained by the Punch show that the unregistered asylum seekers predominantly come from Cameroon's conflict-torn Anglophone region.
FG votes 19 billion naira for VP's aircraft engine orders. The federal government has allocated a cumulative 10.61 billion naira for the overhaul of engines on the Gulfstream G550 aircraft assigned to Vice President Kashim Shettima. Over a 3-year period, an analysis of appropriation bills from 2024 to 2026 has revealed. The aircraft registered as 5NFGW received the highest single allocation among all engine overhaul projects in the presidential air fleet, accounting for 55% of the 19.27 billion naira total spent on engine maintenance across the fleet under the President Bola Tinubu administration.
Away from the Punch, we're now moving to the Vanguard. From the Vanguard newspaper this morning, dollar to naira exchange rates today, January 13, 2026. The Nigeria naira has shown relative stability in the early hours of trading today, Tuesday, January 13, 2026, as the currency maintains a narrow range against the US dollar across both the official and informal markets. In the Nigerian Foreign Exchange Market, NFEM, the naira opened at approximately 1,424 naira per dollar, according to real-time data from the trading platform. The rate has fluctuated slightly throughout the morning session, reaching a high of 1,425 naira and a low of 1,422 naira. This trend follows the closing figures from the previous week, where the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) recorded a weighted average rate of 1,424 naira on January 9. The current stability suggests a period of consolidation as market participants digest recently liquidity injections and monetary policy signals.
Usman to Abure, others. Labour Party not for sale. The Senator Ninadi Usman led Labour Party has issued a sharp rebuke to Barrister Julius Abure for parading himself as the party's national chairman after the Supreme Court judgment of April 4, 2025, as well as an unambiguous declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) stating otherwise. In a statement signed by the party's interim national secretary, Senator Darlington Nwochocha, in Abuja yesterday, the Usman-led interim executive called on the Prosecutor General of the Federation to expedite action on recommendations for Abure's prosecution for impersonation and sundry other alleged offenses.
Still on the Vanguard, education reforms. Federal government and ASU to unveil new agreement tomorrow. Education reforms. Federal government together with ASU to unveil new agreement tomorrow. The federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, will tomorrow formalize a new agreement that will improve the quality of the university educational system and ensure stability. The Federal Ministry of Education, in a statement issued on Sunday, said the ceremony will be held at the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, known as TED Fund, Conference Hall in Maitama, Abuja. Will be presided over by the Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Alausa, and the Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Ahmed. The development followed the recent 14-day ultimatum by the union. However, the strike was later cancelled before it began after ASU and the federal government held overnight talks. In an update by the ministry, it explained that the new agreement reflected government commitment to constructive engagement with critical stakeholders to resolving industrial disputes through dialogue, mutual understanding, and cooperation.
Folarin, Adelabu, others unite for Tinubu. In a show of solidarity and determination, a former Senate leader and ambassador of the renewed Hope agenda in Oyo State, Senator Teslim Folarin, and other leaders of the party have united for the re-election bid of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They also made a commitment to deliver unprecedented vote in 2027 in Oyo State. The leadership of the party at the Unity Rally held at locations in Ibadan yesterday said the members have put aside their differences to work for the actualization of the re-election bid of President Tinubu. The rally was attended by the widow of the former Oyo State Governor, Florence Ajimobi, Minister of Power, Chief Adebayo Adelabu, Senators Sharafaddin Ali, Abdulfatai Buhari, Yunus Akintude, Femi Lanlẹ́yìn, Ayo Adeseun, Osia Agboola, and Kola Balogun, alongside Alhaji Olayide Abbas, Alhaji Fatai Ibikule, Akeem Agbaje, and other key party stakeholders.
Moving away from the Vanguard now to the Nation. The Nation news headlines this morning. Governor Makinde justifies SSG's sack. Governor Makinde justifies SSG's sack. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde yesterday justified his decision to sack Professor Olanike Adeyemo as a secretary to the state government SSG, apparently reacting to speculations surrounding the removal of the Don. The governor said it was a routine decision, noting that the former SSG did not do anything wrong. He spoke while swearing in the newly appointed SSG, Professor Musibau Babatunde, assuring the citizens that his administration would finish strong by delivering on its commitment to good governance and sustainable development. The governor said Babatunde, a professor of economics at the University of Ibadan, had been with him for years and understood the working of the government. Speaking with reporters after the event, Professor Babatunde pledged to ensure efficient and effective service delivery through improved coordination of government activities.
Lagos to Sokoto highway to unlock businesses in 6 states, says Umahi. Works Minister Dave Umahi has said the Badagry Lagos to Sokoto super highway will open up businesses across 6 states. The minister said this yesterday in Lagos while inspecting Section 3 of the super highway. He named the states as Sokoto, Kebbi, Niger, Kwara, Oyo, and Lagos. Umahi reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to national connectivity. The minister described the road as a strategic corridor to boost trade, transport, and economic integration between northern and southern Nigeria. This highway will unlock economic opportunities and strengthen movement of people and goods across states, he said. The minister explained that Section 3 spans about 162.35 kilometers, starting from Agbara in Ogun State and terminating at the Ogun-Oyo boundary.
Still on the Nation, CDS, military will defend democratic values, ensure peace and security. CDS, military will defend democratic values, ensure peace and security. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Olufemi Oluyede, has assured President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all Nigerians of the armed forces' commitment to defending the nation's democratic values and ensuring peace and security. He also assured that the military high command will continue to foster high professional armed forces with a collective mindset geared towards meeting its constitutional responsibilities. Oluyede said this yesterday in his goodwill message on the commemoration of this year's Armed Forces Remembrance Day. The CDS said the armed forces, in collaboration with other security institutions and civil authorities, and guided by the invaluable lessons of veterans, would navigate the various challenges to achieve lasting peace and security in the country.
NIMSI enrollment on NIN database hit 127 million last December. The National Identity Management Commission, NIMSI, has captured no fewer than 127 million Nigerians in its National Identity Numbers database as at last December. NIMSI spokesman Dr. Kayode Adegoke gave the figure in response to inquiries on updated NIN enrollment for the country. Adegoke said details of the NIN enrollment across the country would be uploaded as soon on the Commission's website. The spokesman urged Nigerians to leverage the various digital platforms provided by the NIMSI to register for their NIN or make corrections in their data. From the Commission's website, our correspondent gathered that as of October 31st last year, NIN registration across the country stood at 123.9 million, with Lagos State topping the chart with 131 million.
Away from the nation now to The Guardian. The Guardian news headlines this morning. APC announces verification of 2 million members. Target full digital registration. APC announces verification of 2 million members. Target full digital registration. All Progressives Congress, APC, has announced that more than 2 million members have been digitally registered and verified nationwide, barely 1 week after the commencement of its nationwide membership revalidation exercise. This disclosure was made yesterday in Abuja by the National Secretary of APC, Senator Surajuddin Ajibola Bashiru, while addressing journalists after a meeting of the party's National Working Committee, NWC, with state coordinators overseeing the exercise. Bashiru said the meeting was jointly presided over by the national chairman of APC, Professor Nentawe Yiwatada, alongside chairman of APC State Chairman Forum, Mrs. Cornelius Ojelabi, and other party chieftains from across the country. According to the APC scribe, data remains central to the operational efficiency of the party, particularly in driving effective mobilization, organization, and consultation, even though several states are yet to commence full-scale registration. Bashiru disclosed that the party had already recorded remarkable progress.
Now to The Guardian. Commissioner rallies Sea River youth for APC, announces 600 million grants. 600 million naira grant. The Cross River State Commissioner for Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, or DEN-EWA, has charged Nigerian youths to support and embrace progressive ideas, which according to him are fully represented and demonstrated by the All Progressive Congress, APC, through purposeful governance. He said President Bola Tinubu and Cross River State Governor Basi Edet Otu have made impactful and sustainable contributions to youth development at the national and state levels by investing in programs and policies that secure the future of young Nigerians. Ewa made the remarks during the just concluded tour of the Central Senatorial District of Cross River State under the platform of Oden Ewa Central Youth Connect, a visionary initiative designed to create a platform for intellectual engagement and purposeful interaction with youth across the districts.
Now to wrap it up, from The Guardian, presidency to spend 1.98 billion naira on fueling generators this year. Presidency to spend 1.98 billion naira on fueling generators this year. This is coming from The Guardian, and this is where we're wrapping it up this morning on Daily Digest. The federal government continues to demonstrate that it is not isolated from the power supply crisis, as it plans to spend 1.98 billion naira on filling the state house generators this year. The figure is in the same amount it was budgeted for, the same line item in 2025. The Guardian had reported that the ongoing villa solarization project will go up 7 billion naira, the same project for which the government budgeted 10 billion naira last year. From 2021 to 2023, the yearly diesel budget for the state house remained constant at 67.9 million naira. This is where we'll be wrapping it up this morning. Do well to leave a comment for us in the comment section. You could choose any of the headlines that appeal to you and leave a comment for us in the comment section. Don't forget to like and also share. My name still remains Chidima Abel, and
Oluwatoyosi
We
Solanke.
want to say thank you to you for choosing Esteem Radio Vision. We also want to appreciate our CEO in the person of Dickie Michael Adeboya Shaolu, the founder of Eniakbonde Foundation and Esteem Radio Vision. Thank you so much. And also to our producer in the person of Afolabi Adenipekun. Don't go anywhere because we'll be coming with more interesting stories. Away from now, we'll be bringing the confab to you. So stay tuned on Esteem Radio Vision. Bye for now.